Hare 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 Janama Hare 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 Janama Hare Harusha Radha Hare 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 Jana Bolo Querenta Querenta Hari Hari Hare Jana Hari Hare Rama Dina dina da dina da Hari 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 Asava Namavade Krishna Yadava Krishna Yadukula Krishna Madhava Namavade Krishna Yadava Krishna Yadukula Krishna Sadhu Jana Sadhu Jana Sadhu Jana Madhava Mama Madhava Madhava Deva Krishna Krishna Ambujalochana Ambujalochana Kambashubhariva Ambujalochana Kambashubhariva Bimbadhara Chandra Bimbadhara Chandra Bimbadhara Chandra Krishna Krishna Napena Sagra Lagna Sundika Sharada Chandra Jamita Matana Sharada Chandra Janita Madana Krishna Krishna Yadav Krishna Yadukula Krishna Krishna Yadav Krishna Yadukula Krishna Yadav Krishna Yadukula Krishna Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarvakaran. Prakara Sadmasu Kalpaviksha Laksha Vikesh Purabhita Viparayata Lakshmi Sahasra Shatatam Hare Krishna, Namaham Praya, Namaham Praya, Namaham Praya. Samaham Bhaja, Govinda, Samaham Ante, Samaham Bhaja, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
हम्म,
Hare
हम दोनों टाइम पे आएंगे 1 बजे, ठीक है? 1 बजे वहाँ पे हमें 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 साथ में 1 बजे एवरी डे। రామ హరే రామ రామ హరే
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी, दंडवत प्रणाम।
హరే కృష్ణ మాధవ్
ఏం ప్రభుజీ రోజు ఈ క్లాసెస్ 7 o'clock తీసుకుంటున్నారా ప్రభుజీ మీరు? హలో,
ఇది స్మాల్ బుక్స్ రీడింగ్ కాల్ మాధవి. స్మాల్ బుక్స్ అంటే శ్రీల ప్రభుపాద రాసిన స్మాల్ బుక్స్ ఉంటాయి కదా, ఆయన రాసిన బుక్స్ చదువుతున్నాము. లాస్ట్ 1.5 year నుంచి జరుగుతుంది. ఇప్పుడు క్లోజ్ టు ఒక 10-11 బుక్స్ కంప్లీట్ అయి ఉంటాయి.
అయ్య బాబాయ్, ఇది కూడా నేను ల్యాకింగ్ అనుకుంటా ప్రభుజీ. రేపటి నుంచి లాగిన్ అవడానికి ట్రై చేస్తాను. అయితే ఎవ్రీ ఆల్టర్నేట్ డే ప్రభుజీ, ఇది మండే, వెన్స్డే అండ్ ఫ్రైడేనా?
అంతే.
రిమైండర్ పెట్టుకుంటా ప్రభుజీ. అయితే
ఈ రోజు చదువుతారా మీరు? ఉంటారా?
చదవమంటే చదువుతాను ప్రభుజీ.
ఆల్రెడీ
ఏం ప్రభుజీ?
ఇంకా స్టార్ట్ చేయలేదు మాతాజీ. యాక్చువల్గా 7 o'clock స్టార్ట్ చేసి ఉండే, ఎవరు జాయిన్ కాలేదని నేను ఇంకా వేరే అన్ని చూస్తున్నా ఇందులో, ఈ బుక్ లోనే.
ఓకే.
సో మీరు
ప్రభుజీ మీరు లాగిన్ అయి ఉంటారా? యు వెయిట్ ఫర్ ద పార్టిసిపెంట్స్ టు కమ్?
నార్మల్లీ దగ్గర 5-6 రెగ్యులర్ గా వస్తారు మాతాజీ.
ఓకే.
పల్లవి మాత అని, స్వప్న మాతాజీ అని, శిరీష మాత అని, రాధిక మాత అని. సో వాళ్ళు రెగ్యులర్ గా చదువుతారు అన్నమాట నాతో పాటు.
పొద్దున వచ్చే వాళ్ళే వీళ్ళందరూ గ్రూప్ ప్రభుజీ, వేరే సాయంకాలం కొత్త వాళ్ళ? ఒక
మాత స్వప్న మాతాజీ, సునీల్ ప్రభు మన గ్రూప్ వాళ్ళే, కాకపోతే ఈవినింగ్ దీంట్లో జాయిన్ అవుతారు. ఈ మండేస్, వెన్స్డేస్, ఫ్రైడేస్ అట్లా. కొత్త వాళ్ళు ఏం ప్రోగ్రామ్ చేయట్లేదు మొత్తం. నేను ఇంకా లేను కదా అక్కడ.
అవునవును,
ఉంటే అది వేరే ఉండవు. ఇది మన ఉన్న దాంట్లోనే. ఈవెన్ దో కృష్ణ కాన్షియస్ లో కొత్త వాళ్ళని తీసుకురావడం ఒకటి మాత్రం ఇట్స్ వెరీ వండర్ఫుల్ థింగ్. బట్ సస్టైనెన్స్ ఇన్ ద డివోటీస్, రెగ్యులర్ హియరింగ్, రెగ్యులర్ చాంటింగ్, దట్ ఈస్ వెరీ ఇన్ ద ప్రోగ్రెషన్ అండ్ డివోషన్ లైఫ్. That is also very much interested. ఇప్పుడు ఇంతమంది ఉన్నా కూడా ఎంతమంది జాయిన్ అవుతారు అనమాట. ఇట్స్ వెరీ లెస్ యాక్చువల్లీ. Everybody they have their own way of busy lifestyle.
అవును ప్రభుజీ.
అది అందుకని సో వాట్ ఎవర్ ఇట్ మేబీ, నేను ఎట్లా స్టార్ట్ చేసినా అంటే ఒకరు జాయిన్ అవుతుంది కూడా అట్లీస్ట్ పర్సనల్ గా నేను చదువుతాను అన్నట్టు ఇంటెన్షన్ స్టార్ట్ చేసిన అనమాట ఈ స్మాల్ బుక్స్ ది. But devotees joined and they also released all the small books, most of the 10-11 books.
Okay, very nice Prabhuji.
Yes, yeah. It's way for me to continue after that, so that I'll benefited by doing this.
Very nice Prabhuji, you are doing very good. I mean, it's a commendable job you are doing. లావణ్య మాతాజీ ఆల్సో స్టార్టెడ్ అనుకుంటా కదా, ఆవిడ కూడా స్టార్ట్ చేద్దామని కిడ్స్ శ్లోక రెసిటేషన్ అని చెప్పి స్టార్ట్ చేస్తున్నారు.
అదే ఇక్కడ మా టెంపుల్ ఉంది, మా ఇంటి దగ్గర రామాలయం టెంపుల్ ఉంటుంది మాకు.
అవునవును, అక్కడ మెసేజ్
చేస్తున్నారు. షీ ఈస్ వెరీ మచ్ ఇంట్రెస్టెడ్ టు డు దట్.
Yeah.
Pray for them for that group also, for they are doing some whatever best of their capacities.
No, it's a wonderful job Prabhuji, they are doing a commendable thing.
Please pray for them. How is your daughter? How is she doing?
She is good Prabhuji, all fine. రేపటి నుంచి ఎగ్జామ్స్ స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది తనకి. షీ ఇస్ డూయింగ్ గుడ్. పీరియాడిక్ టెస్ట్ అవి ఉంటాయి కదా ప్రభుజీ, అవి.
అదే ఇప్పుడు ఇంటర్మీడియట్ ఉన్నాడు కదా?
యా, 11th ఇంటర్మీడియట్.
మీరు ఎక్కడ వర్క్ చేస్తారు మరి?
నేను వర్క్ చేయట్లేదు ప్రభుజీ. ఐ యూస్ టు వర్క్, నేను చేయట్లే ఇప్పుడు.
అదే చేయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు కదా.
అలాగని కాదు ప్రభుజీ, బట్ యా చేయట్లేదు ప్రభుజీ. చాలా సంవత్సరాల క్రితమే జాబ్ రిజైన్ చేశాను పాప పుట్టినప్పుడు. ఇంకా దాని తర్వాత ఐ డి నాట్ గో బ్యాక్ టు వర్క్.
అచ్చా, ఓన్లీ ఫ్యామిలీ టేకింగ్ కేర్ అంతేనా?
Yeah, family is what is the priority, and that's how it has been for all these years, Prabhuji.
అచ్చా, వెరీ గుడ్. ఇంకేమవుతుంది మీరు అరేంజ్ టైమ్ ఇన్ సర్వింగ్ కృష్ణ, లైక్ మార్నింగ్ కాల్ జాయిన్ అవ్వడము, నేర్చుకోవడము, మీ పిల్లలకు నేర్పించడము. నీకు ఒకతే కూతురు కదా?
కూతురే Prabhuji, yeah, one daughter.
ఓకే.
So nice, Prabhuji. Morning sessions అయితే I'm hooked now. I'm looking forward to the morning sessions.
Yeah, please continue joining and reading. And you can let us know. I mean, I'm driving, Prabhu. I'm unable to read. I'm ready to read. అట్లా చెప్తున్నారు కదా, that's very good.
Yeah. అవును. అంటే రోజు ఇన్ని రోజుల వరకు పాపకి ఐ కుడెంట్ గెట్ అ ప్రాపర్ వ్యాన్, కమ్యూట్ కుదరలేదు ప్రభుజీ. సో మార్నింగ్ డ్రాప్ చేసేయడానికి వెళ్ళేదాన్ని స్కూల్ కి. సో ఆ టైం కరెక్ట్ గా కొలైడ్ అయ్యేది. వంట, ఇంట్లో మెయిడ్, ఆ పిల్లకి డ్రాపింగ్, సో ఎవ్రీథింగ్ వాజ్ అ కిచిడి. అట్లీస్ట్ నౌ కొంచెం అట్లీస్ట్ ఇల్లు ఇంకా కాల్ అంటే నేను కొంచెం కాన్సన్ట్రేట్ చేయగలుగుతాను. సో ఐఎమ్ లాగింగ్ ఆన్ టైమ్ అండ్ ఆల్ దట్. లేకపోతే టైం కూడా ఒక్కొక్కసారి మిస్ అయిపోయింది. ఐ యూస్ టు లాగిన్ at 8:30, 8:15 when people tell me that 8:30కి లాగిన్. చూస్తే అందరూ చదివేస్తున్నారు ఏంటి అనుకునేదాన్ని. దెన్ ఐ అండర్స్టూడ్ దట్ ఇట్ వాస్ ద క్లాక్ ఈస్ గెటింగ్ లాగ్డ్ ఇన్ at 8. I mean 8 o'clock కి మీరు చదవడం స్టార్ట్ చేస్తున్నారు. సో అది. అండ్ ఐ లుక్ ఫార్వర్డ్ టు లలిత్ మోహన్ ప్రభుజీస్ శ్లోక రెసిటేషన్. హీస్ ఎంత వండర్ఫుల్ గా రిసైట్ చేస్తారు ప్రభుజీ. ఆయన చాలా బాగా రిసైట్ చేస్తారు.
వాళ్ళ ఫ్యామిలీలో సింగర్స్, వాళ్ళ ఫ్యామిలీలో కొంచెం వెల్ ఎడ్యుకేటెడ్ ఉన్నారు మా సైడ్.
ఓ అవునా? ఓకే. ఆయన ఎప్పుడు ఇక్కడ ఉన్నంత కాలం కూడా ఎప్పుడు ఆయనతో మాట్లాడింది లేదు, ఆయనతో కనెక్ట్ చేసింది లేదు. ఒకసారి వాళ్ళ వైఫ్ తో అంటే మాతాజీతో మాట్లాడి వాళ్ళు శ్రీమంతం ఆ టైం అప్పుడు వాళ్ళ ఇంటికి గట్ట వెళ్ళడం గుర్తు. కానీ ఆయన అసలు ఇంత ఉంది ఆయనకి బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ అని తెలియదు ప్రభుజీ నాకు. అంటే హీస్ బీన్ అ బ్రహ్మచారి అట్ చౌపాటి అని సంగతి నాకు తెలియదు.
వెరీ లాంగ్ బ్యాక్ లో బేస్ అని ఉంటుంది మాకు. అప్పుడు వాళ్ళు చదువుకునేటప్పుడు ఈ స్టూడెంట్స్ కి ఒక అపార్ట్మెంట్ తీసుకొని ఒక హాస్టల్ లాగా మెయింటైన్ చేయడం, కృష్ణ కాన్షియస్ కల్చర్ ఇచ్చి, ప్లస్ దేర్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్, దేర్ కాలేజెస్, దేర్ వర్కింగ్ కార్పొరేట్స్ అయితే వర్కింగ్ మెయిన్ గా చేస్తుండే. ఫస్ట్ అఫ్ కోర్స్ చౌపాటి టెంపుల్ ఉంటుండే.
కానీ ఇప్పుడు చాలా నాలెడ్జబుల్ ప్రభుజీ ఆయన.
వెరీ సీనియర్,
చాలా నాలెడ్జబుల్ ఆయన. మాట్లాడుతుంటే అర్థం అయిపోతుంది.
చదివినాడు, ఫ్రెండ్స్ ఉన్నారు అప్పటి నుండి. మోర్ దెన్ 15, 16 years నుంచి ఉన్నాడు. 16 years అట్లా. అదే
ఇట్ షోస్ ఇన్ హిస్ వే ఆఫ్ డీలింగ్ ప్రభుజీ. I mean it shows the way he talks and he explains about Dham kani, DT kuni gurinchi kani. It shows that maturity in KC.
Yes, that's right. We are fortunate to have his association every day, whatever he is gonna share. And his brother is a complete full-time brahmachari in temple Mata.
Yeah. The other day was mentioning, I know. And you are also Prabhuji. Meer every day me sincerity ki na dandavats. You are so sincere in your endeavor. You have not left. I don't remember you not logging onto the call on time since you have taken up the job. You've been doing it very diligently, Prabhuji. ఒక్క రోజు కూడా మానకుండా, లాగ్ ఆఫ్ అవ్వకుండా, 6 days కాల్ చేయకుండా, ఎక్సెప్ట్ అదర్వైజ్ మనకి ఏమైనా సత్సంగ్ యాక్టివిటీస్ ఉంటే తప్పితే ఐ హావ్ ఆల్వేస్ సీన్ దట్ ద కాల్ ఈస్ ఆన్.
Yes, Mataji, at least regular ఉండాలని చెప్పి Mataji. Please continue to your association and prayers.
ప్రభుజీ మీరు డీటీని సర్వ్ చేస్తారు ప్రభుజీ. మీ బ్లెస్సింగ్స్, మీ అసోసియేషన్, మీ ప్రేయర్స్ కావాలి ప్రభుజీ మాకు. మీరు డైరెక్ట్ గా రాధాకృష్ణ కాళ్ళ దగ్గర ఉండి సర్వ్ చేస్తారు, మేమేంటి దూరం నుంచి దండం పెట్టుకుంటాం.
You also get the eligibility, the practice చేసిన కొద్ది, you also get the association, you also get the first 10-second initiation during the Krishna conscious life. Okay, Mataji, that's saying పెద్ద The more you spend in Krishna, Krishna is going to give the gifts, all the gifts, serving gifts.
ప్రభుజీ. మీరు ఇప్పుడు ఎన్ని రోజులు ప్రభుజీ ఇక్కడ యుఎస్ లో, రిటర్న్ ఎప్పుడు ఇండియా మీరు?
Yeah, in October, November, and by October I will be there in India. October అనుకుంటున్నా, October first week నుంచి. So almost done.
సో ఇంకా లవ్లీ. సో మీరు ఇంక ఇండియాలో ఉంటారు అన్నమాట, దాని తర్వాత ఇంకా మళ్ళీ యుఎస్ కి వెళ్ళరు కదా?
అండ్ ట్రావెలింగ్ కోసం వెళ్తుంటాము, మేబీ ఈ ప్రాజెక్ట్ కానీ దానికోసం.
ఓకే ఓకే.
మోస్ట్లీ ఇన్ ఇండియా. ఎస్, జస్ట్ దానికోసం.
గుడ్ గుడ్.
Yeah, we'll start.
Yeah.
Pallavi Mataji start.
Sure, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Pallavi Mataji, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Thank you so much. It's very happy to see you that you got this opportunity to serve kids, the slokas in this program that we are thinking, Blossom Kids. So please help their Mataji, and Lavani is going to teach, and you also support there. And this Saturday you are starting, right, in the temple hall?
Yeah, Prabhuji, this Saturday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Congratulations and all the very best, Mataji. And I'm not physically there, but our association of senior devotees, senior or God brother Balgovind Prabhu is there. So
Prabhuji.
He's nice.
Thank you so much.
Explain.
Yeah, we'll be missing you, Prabhuji, obviously.
Yeah, once I come back, I'll continue whatever best of my capacity. But this is a wonderful thing that you have inclination and interest and taste in serving Krishna. Please continue to do so and help us. Thank you so much. That way your Krishna consciousness, your Krishna bhakti also will be increased, so that you get the taste of love of God. This is starting point for you. When you serve, you get the feelings of happiness, Mataji. That happiness, real happiness. We won't get any permanent happiness in material things. In serving, we get happiness. That happiness is real happiness. Selfless service. Why are we doing? This is for pleasing Krishna, pleasing Krishna and his devotees. And we are teaching all the wonderful literatures and slokas, stories from Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, Mahabharatam, Ramayanam. Very nice. Thank you for the initiative, Mataji. I really appreciate. So actually, Vani Mataji, Pallavi Mataji is the first when I started in SSR 2020. She was very much inclined and very educated. Returned from US. They stayed in Panchavati Kami Mataji in our area, Manikonda area. So nice. This Mataji sincerely take up the process of Bhakti Yoga and starting practicing nicely. Yes. And now
Krishna Mataji.
she's reached a stage of to do something. That's nice, actually. Very nice. So actually, Vani Mataji is one of our congregation member, Mataji, in the Gachipur Satsang. So you may see Mataji. Okay.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Pallavi Mataji. Congratulations, Mataji. I saw the message in the group, in the Prasad group. Lavanya Mataji posted the message. My heartiest congratulations, Mataji. You're doing an awesome job.
Need all of your support, Mataji. So just we are like in the initial steps. So just need all of your support and Krishna's blessings.
Yes,
sure, Mataji. You all have our best wishes.
Definitely. I want to pray. It's going to be wonderful and successful. Sure, Mataji.
Rani Mataji, please do come on that day.
Yes, Mataji. ఎప్పుడు మీరు చేస్తుంది శనివారం కదా?
శనివారం 6 to 7, Mataji.
ఈవినింగ్? ఈవినింగ్. వస్తాను Mataji. I'll try and make it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We'll spend little time only today. How much time we have? 20-25 minutes we can spend on some of the contents of this book, and we can close. Okay, 8:15 max. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshuranmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे पंचकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे मुखं करोति वाचालं भङ्गं लङ्घयते गिरिं कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्यमीश्वरम् ओम पवित्र पवित्रो वा सर्वावस्थाङ्गतोऽपि वा यस्मरेत् पुण्डरीकाक्षं साभ्याभ्यान्तरं शुचिः श्री विष्णु श्री विष्णु श्री विष्णु। So actually, this book written by Srila Prabhupada, The Laws of Material Nature, The Laws of Nature, an Infallible Justice. His Divine Grace is Bhaktivinoda Swami Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. We have started last week, and last week also I couldn't continue a couple of days, that Wednesday and Friday, because of little bit busy. And sick Wednesday we have done the introduction, exact last week. Done with the introduction, we start with chapter 1. In the chapter 1, there are various topics Srila Prabhupada has written. And according to Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, about the karma. Basically, the laws of material nature talks about karma. How karma is going to work, and what is the karma that is not act upon us. That also he explains. So in this chapter, in this book, there are various topics. Let me quickly share and let us read. See, the laws of nature and infallible justice. Chapter 1 talks about God and the law of karma, breaking the bonds of karma, Krishna, the controller and owner of all, God and his energies, how his energies are working, the position of Krishna, Krishna, a seeming paradox, the Lord and his energy, one and different, Krishna, the supreme, pure, beyond the limits of the body, spiritual and material education, knowledge versus innocence, the way of knowing God, beyond the white light of Brahman. So this chapter 1 talks about different things here. God and the law of karma under different topics. Chapter 2 talks about bad karma, especially Prabhupada chosen from the 13th chapter of 3rd canto, Bhagavatam. 3.13, and some of the verses specifically talks about the sin, what exactly sin is created, and how to get rid of the sins. So that is what chapter 2 is entitled as bad karma. Chapter 3, the peace formula. In that, some of the teachings of Prahlad Maharaj's teachings is given. This is also from Bhagavatam. The dearmost person, we are spoiling our lives, family illusion, I love Krishna more than anything, realizing that God is everywhere, Krishna consciousness, the perfection of mercy. So these are the contents there. You can slowly read in next couple of weeks. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So let us start from the okay. Yavani Mataji, please start. I'm just sharing. Yes. God and the law of karma. Let's read Mataji. Yeah. Hare Krishna Mataji. Yavani Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yeah.
I think mute ఉందని చూడకుండా చదవడం స్టార్ట్ చేశాను. Yeah.
Yes,
Can I start again, Prabhuji?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Chapter 1, God and the law of karma. Among the vast ancient Sanskrit writings known as Vedas, the 108 Upanishads contain the philosophical essence, and among all the Upanishads, the Ishopanishad is considered the foremost. In the following essay, based on talks Srila Prabhupada gave on the Ishopanishad in 1968, we learn the truth about the Supreme Lord, the laws governing his material and spiritual energies, and how to break free of the bondage of karma. The Ishopanishad states that the Supreme Personality of Godhead is perfect and complete. Part of the Lord's complete arrangement for this material world is his process of creation, maintenance, and destruction. Every living being in the material world has a fixed schedule of 6 changes: birth, birth, uh, growth, maintenance, the production of byproducts, uh, diminution, and destruction. This is the law of material nature. A flower is born as a bud. It grows, remains fresh for 2 or 3 days, produces a seed, gradually withers, and then is finished. You cannot stop this by your so-called material science. To try to do so is avidya, ignorance. Sometimes people foolishly think that by scientific advancement, man will become immortal. This is nonsense. You cannot stop the material laws. Therefore, in Bhagavad Gita 7.14, Lord Krishna says that the material energy is duratyaya, impossible to overcome by material means. Material nature consists of 3 modes of gunas: sattva guna, rajo guna, and tamo guna, or the modes of goodness, passion, and ignorance. Another meaning of guna is rope. Rope is made by twisting fiber in threefold process. First, the fiber is twisted in 3 small strands, and then 3 of them are twisted together. Again, 3 of those are twisted together. In this way, the rope becomes very strong. Similarly, the 3 modes of nature, goodness, passion, and ignorance, are mixed, after which they produce some byproduct. They are mixed again and then again. Thus, they are twisted together innumerable times. In this way, the material energy binds you more and more. By your own efforts, you cannot get out of this bondage, which is known as pravarga. Pavarga.
Pavarga.
Pavarga is the fifth set of letters in the Sanskrit Devanagari alphabet. It contains the letters Pa, Fa, Ba, Bha, and Ma. Pa stands for parishrama, hard work, hard labor. Every living entity in this world is struggling very hard to maintain himself and survive.
Yeah, read until this one.
Chadana Prabhuji?
Yeah, highlight your children.
Okay. This is called hard struggle for existence. Fa stands for fena, foam. When a horse works very hard, foam comes out of its mouth. Similarly, when we are tired from working very hard, our tongue may become dry and some foam forms in our mouth. Everyone is working very hard for sense gratification, so much so that foam is coming from their mouth. Ba represents bandha, bondage. In spite of all our efforts, we remain bound up by the ropes of the material modes of nature. Bha stands for bhaya, fear. In material life, one is always in a blazing fire of fear, since no one knows what will happen next. And Ma represents mrityu, death. All our hopes and plans for happiness and security in this world are ended by death.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Madhavi.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Pavarga. Srila Prabhupada explained about Pavarga. So nicely explained. Pavarga means the Pa stands for Parishrama, hard labor. In order to maintain this body, we have to work hard to get money and to maintain family, etc. Every living entity in this world is struggling very hard to maintain himself and survive. Struggle for existence, that word we heard many times. Remember, struggle for existence. This is called the hard struggle for existence. Fa stands for pena, foam. When a horse works very hard, foam comes out of its mouth. Similarly, when we are tired from working very hard, our tongue may become dry and some foam forms in our mouth. Everyone is working hard for sense gratification. So much so that foam is coming from their mouth. By ba represents pa, ba. Ba represents bandha. So first pa represents parishrama, next pa represents foam, the third pa bha. Ba means represents bandha, bondage. In spite of all our efforts, we remain bound up in the ropes of the material modes of nature. And bha, another bha. Bha stands for bhaya, fear. Material life, one is always in a blazing fire of fear. No one knows what will happen next. And ma represents mrityu. So nicely explained. It's called Pavarga. Parishrama, foam, and bandha, bhaya, and mrityu. Ma, for mrityu, papa, baba, ma. This is the material world. So these three modes, how it acts upon us, that's nicely explained in next paragraph, Srila Prabhupada. See, the Ishopanis we have gone through in our Shastri Ishopanis course. Krishna is complete. Om Purnamadam Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Even though material world is temporary, but it is complete. All the things, all the arrangements by Supreme Lord Krishna is perfect. Whether it is material world or spiritual world. Because it's coming from perfect person. Material world also perfect in sense it's in temporary nature, but how the nature is working, how the rains are coming, how these crops are growing, how the seasons are changing. It's a complete setup and perfect. And under the direction of Krishna, Maya Dyakshena Prakriti. So these laws also given to us. I mean, we have to follow proper rules and regulations in the material world. Material nature consists of three modes. You all know, Sattva, Rajo, Tamo gunas. Ignorance is a rope. Another meaning of guna is rope. Yes, that's where in this book we see the picture of three ropes. Mode of goodness, mode of passion, mode of ignorance. The conditioned soul always in the tied the knots of these modes. So that's the thing. So let us continue. Pallavi Mataji, please read.
So Krishna consciousness nullifies this Pavarga process. In other words, by taking to Krishna consciousness, one attains Apavarga, where there is no hard struggle for existence and no material bondage, fear, or death. Pavarga symptomizes this material world, but when you add the prefix a to Pavarga, that means it is nullified. Our Krishna consciousness movement is the path of Apavarga. Unfortunately, people do not know of these things and therefore they are wasting their lives. This modern civilization is a soul killing civilization. People are killing themselves because they do not know what real life is. They are simply living like animals. The animal does not know what life is, so he simply works under the laws of nature, undergoing gradual evolution. But when you get this human form of life, you have a responsibility to live in a different way. Here is a chance for you to become Krishna conscious and solve all the problems. But if you don't, if you continue to act like animals, you'll again have to enter the cycle of birth and death and transmigrate through 8,40,000 species of life. It will take many, many millions of years to come back to the human form of life. For example, the sunshine you are seeing now, you will not see again until after 24 hours. Everything in nature moves in a cycle. So if you lose this opportunity of elevating yourself, then again you must enter the cycle of transmigration. Nature's law is very strong. Therefore, we are opening so many centers so that people may take advantage of this international society for Krishna consciousness and elevate themselves. It is important. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Aap mantara?
No, continue.
Continue. It is important to take to Krishna consciousness immediately because we do not know how much time is left before death. When your time in this body expires, no one can stop your death. The arrangement of material nature is so strong. You cannot say, let me remain. Actually, people sometimes request like that. When I was in Allahabad, an old friend who was very rich was dying. At that time, he begged the doctor, can't you give me at least 4 more years to live? I have some plans which I could not finish. You see, this is foolishness. Everyone thinks, oh, I have to do this, I have to do that. No, neither the doctors nor the scientists can check death. Oh, no, sir. Not 4 years, not even 4 minutes. You have to go immediately. This is the law. So before that moment comes, one should be very careful to become realized in Krishna consciousness. You should realize Krishna consciousness very quickly before your next death comes. You must finish your business, that is intelligence, otherwise you will suffer defeat. The Ishopanishad states చదవమంటారు ప్రభుజీ?
Yes, yes, చదవండి. Yeah, almost there. ఈ కంప్లీట్ చేయండి సెక్షన్.
Okay. The Ishopanishad states that whatever emanates from the complete whole, the Supreme Lord, is also complete in itself. Therefore, if you want to take advantage of your life and become Krishna conscious, there is complete facility. But you have to come to the point of taking up the practice. Krishna consciousness is not theoretical, it is practical. All experiments have already been performed. So, as indicated in the Ishopanishad, there is a complete facility for the small complete units, ourselves, to realize the supreme complete, Krishna. We are complete units, but we are small. For example, in a big machine, there is a small screw, and the perfection of the small screw is to be fitted in its proper place. Then it has value. But if it becomes unscrewed from the machine and falls down on the floor, it has no value. Similarly, we are perfect as long as we are attached to Krishna, otherwise we are useless. To realize the complete means to realize what our relationship with the complete is, and all forms of incompleteness are experienced only on account of incomplete knowledge of the complete. We are thinking, I am equal to God, I am God. This is incomplete knowledge. But if you know, I am part and parcel of God, and therefore I am equal to God in quality, that is complete knowledge. The human form of life is a chance to revive the complete manifestation of the consciousness of the living being. You can revive this complete consciousness by the process of Krishna consciousness. But if you don't take advantage of this complete facility, you are killing yourself, committing suicide. As it is said in the Ishopanishad, the killer of the soul, whoever he may be, must enter into the planets known as the worlds of the faithless, full of darkness and ignorance. So don't be the killer of your soul. Utilize the complete facility of your human life to become Krishna conscious. That is your only business. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mother. Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The killer of the soul, there is one specific word in Sanskrit, Atmaha. Atmaha, killer of the soul. Killer of the soul means, how can we understand killer of the soul means? Working for only for sense gratification, not understanding the divine purpose of human life. There is a divine purpose, divine arrangement made in the form of human birth, made in the form of only in the human birth. After transmigrating from one body to another body, from flies, insects, aquatics, actually trees, when it starts with trees and conscious beings, so insects, flies, aquatics, reptiles. So these things, after transmigrating the soul from one body to another body, we got this human form of birth. Very rare. Durlabha Manusha Janma. And use it for Krishna service. That's what it is. This is one beautiful statement. Practical. Prabhupada mentioned, right? Krishna consciousness is a practical thing. That's where, see, Krishna consciousness is not theoretical. It is practical. How can we understand? Krishna consciousness is not theoretical, it's practical. Because we are engaging our senses in serving Krishna. That is real. That is perfection. That is practical. That's why he didn't stop to write, bhakti, devotion. No, bhakti is devotion with service. That's why it's a devotional service. It's pure devotional service. Shuddha bhakti. Pure devotional service. What is that pure devotional service? Remembering Krishna all the times. Serving Krishna all the times. Through our mind, everything. And all the things. We have been repeatedly says this one. Our mind, our intelligence, and our egos, our body, our senses. Rishikena Rishikesh Sevanam Bhakti Ruchyate. So Krishna consciousness, we have wonderful institution called ISKCON is teaching how to practice devotional life. And we have wonderful temples, always engaging in serving Krishna, 24 hours actually. Only a few hours of slept morning. And if you see our temple structure, ISKCON temple structure, morning, early morning, from 4 it starts the deity seva, like offering various foodstuffs to lordships. From 4:30 aartis, chanting, then Bhagavatam every morning. And during the course of the time, devotees who are in the temple, they serve in kitchen for Lord. for cooking bhoga for the Lord, and for any devotees who are staying for their always engaging, reading, hearing, chanting, distributing books, which connects all these activities connects to Krishna. To establish our relationship with Krishna, we have to perform these various activities so that our connection will be strong. Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Padasevanam Archanam Vandanam Dasyam Sakyam Atma Nivedanam. Why he has given? Prahlad Maharaj is given these teachings. Through why? Because these 9 limbs of bhakti connects to Krishna. Then when we connect with Krishna, then we don't need to be achieve anything. When we have Krishna, we have everything. Krishna Dhana, Krishna Mata, Krishna Pita, Krishna Dhana Prana. In the one song is there. We have everything. When we have Krishna, we have everything. Krishna is going to take care of all of us actually. Even though we are not, I mean, before coming to Krishna consciousness, even though we don't know much about all the teachings, and before even all the things, all the materialists, everybody, who is maintaining? Krishna is maintaining actually. We are in his material nature, created by him only. Aham sarvasya prabhavo, mattas sarvam pravartate. I am the source of all spiritual and material worlds. That means all the creation done by him. We are taken part of him, and he is maintaining us everywhere. We are not, we never ever become independent from Krishna. We are always dependent with Krishna, whether it's material nature, whether our body or whatever, anything, we are always dependent. So we have to remember that one. So a few points. So here we have 8,400,000. This is 8, 400,000 అంటే ఇక్కడ US లో 8,400,000. మన తెలుగులో మనం మాట్లాడేది 84 lakhs species of life. 84 lakhs of species of life. It will take many millions of years to come back to the human form of life. Many millions of years. I don't know how many. For take an example of myself. I don't know what kind of bodies I have changed in previous lives, but somehow I got the human form. Right? So, for example, is given Srila Prabhupada. The sunshine you are seeing now, you will not see again until after 24 hours. Everything in nature moves in a cycle. So, if you lose this opportunity of elevating yourself, problem is again transmigration. And again, we don't know which kind of body we are going to get. According to our desires, we get that body. Nature's law is very strong, pertinent. Therefore, we are opening so many centers so that people may take advantage of this international society for Krishna consciousness and elevate themselves. Elevate from our sense gratification to selfless surrender, selfless service to Krishna. See, we all have bodies, we have to maintain such a way that we can remember Krishna nicely, like that. Not over endeavor, overeating, atyahara prayas. Nectar of instruction we have done in the Bhakti Shastri. Atyahara prayas, janasanga, laulyam. So these are the 6. There are 6. Rupa Goswami is given the teachings. 6 unfavorable things for devotional service. See, all the instructions, guidance, teachings are given by acharyas. We just have to slowly. It's not a Krishna consciousness is a overnight thing. Krishna consciousness is a gradual thing, step by step, right? That way we come to the standard of by chanting regularly 16 rounds every day, following 4 regulative principles every day. No meat eating, no intoxication, no illicit singing, no gambling, no tea, no coffee, no onion, no garlic. The unfavorable things to devotional service. These are the things. It's naturally will come if we show our little interest, understanding in these scriptures. Krishna is going to change our life actually. Who is going to change ultimately? Because the body is created through his material nature. The soul is come from him. Mamai Vamsho Jiva Loka Jiva Bhuta Sanatana. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that we are all part and parcel of Krishna, and he is the seed giving father. Aham Bija Pradapita. So when we surrender to Krishna, when we show our sincerity, when we discipline towards serving in Krishna, Krishna is going to definitely bless us. He is going to give mercy us. He is going to elevate us. That's the thing. So we don't need to too much hard work. We just have to solve it. Whatever is the teachings saying, we just have to try to practice and understand and apply in our life, contemplate it. We are all part and parcel of Krishna only. See, all experiments have all experiments. That means Krishna consciousness is not theoretical, it's practical. All experiments have already been performed. Means all the acharyas. The meaning of this statement is all the experiments. What are the experiments? So some are understanding like God is light. Some are understanding God is energy. Some are understanding like God is Shunya. And we have 4 Vaishnava traditions, Parampara systems, concluded that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Ete Chamsa Kalapumsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. All the 4 Paramparas accepted that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That all experiments have already been performed. No, we don't need to experiment anything. We just have to surrender. Krishna is our Supreme Father. Krishna is our Supreme Personality of Godhead. We have to show our direct love towards Him. That's it. So, in the Upanishad, it is saying that there is a complete facility for the small complete units. Ourselves to realize the Supreme Complete Krishna, we are complete units, but we are small. But for example, a big machine, Prabhupada is an example of screw. Screw has a value until it attached to a machine. When it is taken out, what is the point that you use? That's separated from the machine, the screw, no value. Similarly, same thing. Our life, when we connect with Krishna, our life become purposeful, useful. And if we not using this life, just like a dead screw, which is not attached to the machine. So that's where we have to connect with Krishna, connect with his devotees, connect with his spiritual master, to learn these topics, understand, and train ourselves and practice nicely Krishna consciousness. To realize the complete means to realize our relationship with the complete is, and all the forms of incomplete. This is very statement, poetic statement. See, all forms of incompleteness are experienced only on account of incomplete knowledge of the complete. That means ignorance. We are not by ignorance. Incomplete knowledge of the complete. Complete means Krishna. Incomplete knowledge means halfway through understanding about Krishna. Like those are various understandings. God is light. God is energy. Like Nirvishesha Shunyavadi. We said right. Nirvishesha Shunyavadi. So these 2 kinds of Mayavadis there. That means they won't understand the Krishna's personal form. As we devotees, we understand both. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That is our primary object of meditation. Primary object of our meditation. And along with we understand less. Is energies also? Yes. God is light? Yes. God is energy? Yes. God is Nirakari? Yes. God is Sahakari. God is a form, proper form also there. Bhagavatam talks about Krishna's form. Yes. This is the thing. We are thinking that incomplete understanding. I am equal to God. I am God. This is the thing. This is incomplete God. False ego. Nothing but a false ego. But if I am part and parcel of God, therefore I am equal to God in quality. Achintya Veda Bhagavata. We are qualitatively one with Krishna. The qualitative nature like Satchidananda Vigraha is there in our nature, in our soul. That is common to all the living beings. Qualitatively, we are same with Krishna. Quantitatively, we are different with Krishna because Krishna is situated in everybody's heart as a super soul. But I am limited to my body. Krishna knows everything. That's why we don't know everything. We don't know what happens next. But Krishna knows Sarvagya, Trikalagya, different names. He knows everything because he is a creator of everything. So he knows everything. Therefore, I am equal to God in equality. That is a complete knowledge. The human form of life is a chance to revive the complete manifestation of the consciousness of the living being. You can revive this complete consciousness by process of Krishna consciousness. But if you don't take advantage of this complete facility, you are killing yourself. That is where problem. Atmaha, killer of soul. Atmaha, the killer of the soul. Whoever he may, he must enter into the planets known as. So main this is the thing. Faithless planet, full of darkness planets and ignorance planets. There is no question of Krishna consciousness there. That means There are 14 planetary systems there. In the Bhagavatam talks about from the Bhuloka, Bhuvarloka, Swargaloka, topmost planet. Bhuvarloka, Swargaloka, Tapoloka, Janaloka, Maharloka. Total planet, 14 planetary systems. From Earth to down planetary system. Atala, Vitala, Taratala, Rasa, Atala, Mahatala, Patala. All the planetary systems from the Earth goes down. That is a full of ignorance, full of darkness. And from the earthly branch to higher planet, there are something is there, some little advancement, little pleasures, some extended time of living is there. But still, all these 14 planetary systems subjected to Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi, Abrahma Bhuvanar Loka, Punaravartino Arjuna, all the places of ignorance only. But Bhuloka is a facility is given, and especially human form of life, the facility is given to understand Krishna, establish our relationship with Krishna, and continue in that way, in that service. Krishna consciousness is a lifestyle changing. It's not for 1 year, just like our 45 days program, 45 days Varata. No, Krishna consciousness is the entire life, all the life until we die. Not 45 days, there the Shabarimala Diksha, Yapamala Diksha, Hanuman Diksha, different Dikshas they do 41 days or 45, whatever. After that, again, they go back to again, say non-veg eaters, everything. What is the point? So our Krishna consciousness movement is a perfect, and it's a lifestyle changing, and it's perfect. How it is perfect? Because we are working for a perfect person. We are going to become perfect. Who is a perfect person? Krishna is a perfect person. We are going to become perfect when we serve him. That's it. Utilize the complete facility of human life. We can stop here. Okay. Utilize the complete facility of your human life to become Krishna consciousness. That is the only business. With one prayer from Chaitanya Charitamrita, I always recite, I always likes to read. Let me share and we can wrap up. Okay. I like very much that verse. Let me share. My Guru Maharaj frequently quotes. That's where awakening our Krishna consciousness in our heart. Yeah, nice verse from Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhyalila, 22nd chapter, 107. Very nice verse. Nitya Siddha Krishna Prema Sadhya Kabunaya Shavanadi Shuddha Chitte Karaye Udaya. Nitya Siddha Krishna Prema Sadhya Kabunaya Shavanadi Shuddha Chitte Karaye Udaya. Nitya Siddha Krishna Prema Sadhya Kabunaya Shavanadi Suddha Chitte Karaye Udaya. Anyone likes to read this translation? We can wrap up. Please read. Hare Krishna, your voice is low.
Prabhuji?
You can read Mataji, translation.
Translation. Pure love for Krishna is eternally established in the hearts of the living entities. It is not something to be gained from another source. When the heart is purified by hearing and chanting, this love naturally awakens.
That's it. So that is where Krishna Prema, how? Naturally, by regular hearing and chanting. Our heart is going to purify. Regular hearing. Not regular hearing means always actually. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Satatam Kirta Yanto Mam Yatantascha Dudhavrata. Dudhavrata means fixed determination. Satatam Kirta Yanto, always chanting my glories, enduring with great determination. Satatam Kirta Yanto Mam Yatantascha Dudhavrata. Namasyantasya Mam Bhaktya Nitya Yukta Upasate. Always chanting my glories, enduring with great determination. These souls perpetually worship me. That we pure devotees consciousness. Always remember Krishna, never forget. By regularly chanting, remembering all the devotional activities, our Krishna Prema awakens naturally. Those two-step process, Shravanam, Kirtanam. That's in the beginning. That's it. So that's where our establishment, our connection with Krishna is going to be established. In that connection, we continue our relationship with Krishna. Okay, we'll continue on Friday, the second content. What is he saying? Breaking the bonds of Krishna. We'll continue on Friday. Okay. Thank you so much for joining, Pallavi Mataji, Vani Mataji. Appreciated for your time. We are with Krishna. When we are reading Srila Prabhupada books, we are with Srila Prabhupada, number one. Another thing is, we are with Krishna only. This teaching directly from Krishna. Na? A pure devotee, Krishna is saying through a pure devotee. Krishna is saying through a pure devotee, actually. Now, all the wonderful literature we have, just we have to focus and study, understand, apply in our life. That's it. Krishna consciousness life is a dynamic, not static. It's dynamic life. Always enthusiasm, always enthusiastic, always ever increasing happiness, and love towards Krishna. Bhakti Yoga is the perfect process of Bhakti Yoga is perfect. Not any other limbs, Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, no. Bhakti Yoga directly to Krishna. And these three modes, get rid of these three modes. Beautiful verse from Bhagavad Gita. Mamchyo vibhicharena bhakti yogena sevate sagunan samati sagunan. All the gunas, sagunan samati ityaitan brahma bhuyaya kalpate. It is going away. Brahma bhuyaya kalpate. Surrender to Krishna through the process of Bhakti Yoga, we can get rid of these three modes. And this Bhakti Yoga situated in Shuddha Sattva platform. Shuddha Sattva platform, pure goodness. When we situate, when we always in the pure goodness, the three modes won't act upon us. That's why we always chant nicely, read nicely, hear nicely, attend satsangs enthusiastically, serve enthusiastically, learn, share. Once we learn, we have to share it with others. That way, our knowledge become perfect, and our knowledge stays with us. Otherwise, it will lose unless we share. So that's the thing. Thank you so much again, Mataji, Vani Mataji, Pallavi Mataji. Other devotees,
Thank you, Prabhuji.
other devotees, I don't know why they didn't join. Swapna Mataji, Sirisha Mataji, Lakshman, maybe all the families, kids. We have to arrange in such a way that we have to regularly hear. Again, let us continue on Friday. Thank you so much again. Vancha kalpatarubhascha kripa sindhudaivacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavibhyo namo namaha. Santa Koti Vaishnav ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srila Gurudev ki jai. Nitai Gaur Hari Premanande. Hari Hari. Thank you very much. Have a Krishna conscious good night. See you on Friday. Hare Krishna.